Going down memory lane with JD Estrada. Going down memory lane with JD Estrada. Going down memory lane with JD Estrada.
Hello, and how's everybody doing today? This is your host, JD Estrada, and today we have a special episode that I'm going to be talking about cruising. That's right, when you get in your car and you go out there on a weekend, you drive really slow, you polish up your rims in your car, and you go down either Whittier Boulevard or Hollywood Boulevard or any kind of boulevard you can find. I'm just going to share that in my era, we're from the 1970s. The place we cruised was Whittier Boulevard. And for us, if you our guys are movie people, you guys might want to see the movie Boulevard Nights with Danny De La Paz. It shows a really nice scene where they're cruising Whittier Boulevard in the 1970s. That's the era that I lived in. That was the type of cruising that I experienced, either walking or in a car. In my case, I had a really close friend that had a 1964 Impala. So we would cruise really slow and take your time. So let's get this cruising started. Put your key ignition and start that car and put it on first gear and go really slow. We're going to start with a 1958 super classic by the Skyliners. Just listening to some of these classics, wow, brings back so many memories. And talking about memories, we're going to hear another classic, La Luna Azul. That's right, we're talking about Blue Moon by the Marcel.
Blue moon, 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 blue moon. Dip, 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 moon, 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 blue moon. Dip, 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 moon, 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 blue moon. Dip, 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 bomb, 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 dang, 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 ding, dong, ding, blue moon, moon, blue moon. You saw me standing alone. dang, dang, ding a dong, ding, blue moon.
You knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really care for. And then suddenly appeared before me, the only one my arms would ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had dared to go. Oh, blue moon. Now I'm no longer alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own.
Dang, 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 ding a dong, ding, blue. Dang, 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 ding a dong, ding, blue. Dang, 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 ding a dong, ding, blue moon.
One thing we could say about cruising is that you cannot have a cruising song without war. Low rider.
All my friends know the low rider. The low rider is a little higher.
Wow, we're having a blast taking us back to the good old cruising era. So another thing I want to mention about now that we're moving from the 70s to the 80s, and that is that one thing I want to say, a lot of people think that hip hop has been with us forever, but it really hasn't. Hip hop had its introduction in the early 1980s, but before 1980s and between that transition from 1970s to the 1980s, there was a type of music that, from my recollection, we called it funk. And more than likely, the term probably comes from, maybe the 1960s when things were funky and Funkenstein with Parliament and all that. So one of the jams that I want to introduce next is a 1980s for my book. It's a classic song that every time I hear it, I wish I had some hydraulics so I can start hitting those switches. And the song is by Tom Brown and it's called Funkin' for Jamaica.
What's up, man?
I was at this
Man, what was you doing, man? What's up with that?
man, I was doing the ooh.
Hey, yo, man, here come Oz.
Oz, what's up, Oz?
What's up, man? You got that, man? Hey, man.
I got the cosmos.
Hey, man, go ahead, take it to the cosmos.
I said I got the cosmos.
Jeffrey, going down 160 Fish Street, passing that ball.
Well, all right. I'm back again, your host, JD Estrada, and we're jamming the cruising songs. I just want to take a quick minute to thank Radio Fonica USA for having me again on the show. And if you guys are interested in some of my murals or seeing some of my artwork, I do have a lot of exhibitions coming up and a lot of other murals, happening all over LA. You can visit several websites and several Instagram. The website is JuanDanielEstrada.com, and that's where you can see all my fine art and exhibitions. You can also find me on Instagram at JD Estrada Art, or you can see my public art at CAS Murals. That's at CAS Murals, and you can check out some of the murals that I just finished, a couple recently. So without further ado, we're gonna play another awesome hit, and the reason why I want to bring this one up is because you gotta stay tuned for my next episode, where I'm gonna be talking about movies and music. Oh wow, sometimes these people know how to combine them, sometimes they don't, sometimes they do, but I know as a kid, when I was growing up, sometimes they had the coolest music soundtracks, and every time I heard the music, I would remember the song, or if the movie, and if I had the music, I remember the song, and vice versa. So I'm gonna play this beautiful 1984 song that always reminds me of the movie Streets of Fire, and that's Dan Hartman with I Can Dream About You.
I'm not high
Hey, yeah, you know, if you want to hear what's the best of the best, you know, you gotta hear Radio Fonica, you know? Yeah. Adrian!
Well, that wraps up this episode. Once again, I want to thank everybody who listened. Muchas gracias a todos los que nos escucharon. Y no se olviden que agarren su música, pongan su radio, préndanlo, pongan todo volumen a Radio Fonica USA porque se pone bien suave. Okay, don't forget that our next episode we're talking about movies and music. Películas con música, soundtracks. All right. Para otra, have a great afternoon, weekend, however you want to call it. Nos vemos para la otra. Adios.
Going down memory lane with JD Estrada. Going down memory lane with JD Estrada. Going down memory lane with JD Estrada. Going lane. Going relay, going relay, going relay, going relay.